Hey guys, it's Ryan Simone. I am back again with another video for you guys, and today I am talking about something that happens to every girl in her life, and sometimes it could be embarrassing or sometimes it could just be so normal, which it actually is normal. Everyone's story is different and mine just happened to be a little embarrassing. Before I get started, if you are not already, please subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up button. I guess I'll just jump right in. So if you watched my last storytime video, then you know that I attended boarding school, and if you haven't, please click that link down below. So I didn't get my first period until I was 12, so I was in 7th grade. It was just weird. I was surrounded by older girls, and when I was younger I always wanted to get it. It was so many times where I thought that I had started and it was literally nothing there. Now that I have it, I wish it would just die and go away. Basically, I have been like not feeling well that entire day, and I thought that it was because I was hungry, because I'm always hungry. I love food. It was Spirit Week and it was mismatch day, and so I had on like these crazy clothes, 2 pair of pants, and then I had like 5 different shirts on with different colors. It was just crazy. I had band practice with my friend Naya, and we were in there practicing and stuff, and I kept telling her like that I was not feeling well. She was like, girl, you're just hungry and yada yada yada. I was just so annoyed, like my stomach was hurting so bad. So right after band practice we had lunch, but I had to use the bathroom so bad. And this is the funny thing, we walked in on little girls stuffing their bras. I'll never forget this. It looked so horrible. Like, it did not look like real boobs. Like, it looks like a ball. There was 3 little girls and it just looked like a ball just sitting there. And so basically I went into the stall and I really had to pee and stuff, so I pulled my pants down, and then I just felt weird, and I just happened to look into my panties and it was brown, and I started freaking out. Like, I literally started freaking. I screamed, oh my god. And then Naya, she was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, girl, oh my gosh, I'm dying, I'm dying. So she came in. She was my best friend, so it didn't even matter. She came to the stall with me, and I was like, girl, look at this, look at my panties. I know this may be nasty because it's like a girl coming into the stall with you, but I literally thought I was like dying. And she's 2 years older than me. When she looked, she just started laughing and she was on the ground. And I was like, this isn't funny. Like, I'm about to die. You sitting here laughing. Like, this is literally not a joke. Like, I really thought I was about to die. Like, I thought I was bleeding to death. And so I didn't even know it was blood though because it was brown. And so I was like, what is going on? And then she was literally on the ground just laughing so hard, and then I'm crying and stuff. Like, I was bawling at this point. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. The little girls that were in the bathroom kept asking was I okay and stuff, and I was like, just go to lunch, just go to lunch, because I didn't want to tell anybody just yet that I was dying. If I'm not dying, then what's going on? And she was like, you started your period. My period? I could just feel it now because I was conscious of it. So I started walking with my legs spread apart, and I was walking like kind of like this, and Naya was laughing the entire time. She was making me so mad because she kept laughing at me, and I thought that this stuff was like super serious. Once we finally got to the nurse, like the nurse, she was just like, oh my gosh, sweetie, you want to call your mom? Call my mom. And I'm crying. I started my period. So the nurse had gave me a pad that didn't have, oh my gosh, she gave me the worst pad in the world. Like, nurses' pads are so bad. I hate pads that don't have the wing on it because I don't feel secure. Like, I don't feel like it's gonna stay in one place. It looked like a square. Like, it was nothing else, no wing, no nothing. It was just horrible. Like, that day had already been ruined for me. Even though I was low-key happy because I felt like a woman, but then it was like, ugh. And so once school was over, I went back to my cottage, and my house parent was sitting on the couch waiting for me, and she's like, oh sweetie, like, I love this lady so much, and she's like, oh sweetie, come here. I wanted to just break down and cry because I wasn't ready for all of this. She decided to have like this talk with me because my mom wasn't there, obviously, so they wanted to, like, you know, like, she wanted to kind of step up for that role. And she's like, you're a woman now, this is your first step into womanhood. And then she's just telling me like the importance of hygiene and all the other stuff, because it can get rough down there if you don't take care of yourself. After like 10 minutes later, my mom came. Even though I went to boarding school, my school wasn't far from my house. Actually, I think she took me out to eat. So I don't know if you guys have this. This app is called P-Log. This is it right here. And you just click it and it opens up like this. And then it tells you when your next period is. You tap there if you start your period today. And I have 4 days left until mine. And then it also has a calendar, and the flowers indicate when my last period is and when my next one is. Like this shows how many days I was on, and then this shows like when my next one is, and then in February I can see when my next February period is as well. And for the most part, this calendar is actually really accurate. Like they ask you a lot of questions in the beginning, and just like normally how long does it last and blah blah blah. And even though it's so weird because my period tends to change or with the people that I'm around, and so whenever my stuff is about to be irregular, I honestly don't know how this thing knows it, but like this is always accurate. Like I always start a day after what it says. Always. Like it may be, a lot of times I start on the day, but for the most part I always start a day after. Yeah, so if you guys want to know anything else about it, like what you need to do, like hygiene stuff, everyone is different. People may have a light flow, people may barely get anything, some people may have a really heavy flow, and you may be quite embarrassed by it and don't know what to do. And so if you guys want to know anything about that, even though you know it may be a little gross, but we're girls, obviously. If you clicked on this video, I will be happy to help you out because I've been there, done that. I am 19 now, so I've been dealing with that for quite some time, and I really wish it would just go away. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I hate it so much. Whenever it comes, that's like the worst week for me. So yes guys, that is my first period story. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have anything similar to that story, then please comment down below. Feel free to ask me any questions because I don't care, it's just life. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumb and subscribe guys for more, and watch my last story time because I feel like I'm gonna do more of these because I actually like doing story time videos now. Until next time, you and so me and Naya, we were walking to lunch, and we normally